The University of New Hampshire asked us to expand their existing telecommunications building. It's a one-story building that about 3,600 square feet, so fairly small, and they wanted to double it in size. And the idea was to build a second-story addition. The ground floor entrance was in kind of a courtyard, dooryard space with some services like a generator and some parking. The addition would have a real presence on Demerit Way, which was a pedestrian walkway that students and faculty use quite a bit. And the challenge for the project was nobody walking down Demerit Way would have any reason to go into this building. The university said it's got to be welcoming, but we don't really want anyone to come in. So the mantra was welcome, but don't come in. It really needed to be kind of a background building. We sort of thought of it as a graphic or a two-dimensional screen or scrim that you would pass by. By adding this physical element to Demerit Way, it really kind of frames views out towards College Road. And then you arrive at this node and you turn and you face Rudman Hall, which is a very sort of classical academic building. So I think it works in that urban context. That's my favorite part of the project, is how it really changed the way you experience Demerit Way and really puts the focus on the academic buildings on either side. Well, I think they enjoy those urban problems that were solved as well. It was a challenging project logistically from a number of reasons. We had to keep the servers for the entire campus functioning while we built a second story on top. We also discovered that this one-story building constructed in the 1980s was built on piles. For us, it meant the addition had to be lightweight. So coming up with a solution that was quick and lightweight and still visually interesting, still welcoming, was a real challenge. And this metal panel system that we ultimately used solved that problem, solved all of those problems in one solution, and it was economical too. We had the opportunity to work with a construction manager on this project. So Charter Brothers Construction was a partner right at the beginning, and the design and construction schedule were very short for this project. It had to be done quickly. So being able to work with them, get those feedback loops on cost and availability of materials really helped make the project a success. One of the early ideas we had to kind of animate this facade and make it dynamic and interesting as you're walking up and down Demerit Way was to hang an agamograph, sort of an art piece, off of the skin. Hanging that screen was an idea that we had and we pursued pretty aggressively. In the end, it was heavy and it was expensive, so we had to move on from that idea and not giving up at that point, not losing momentum and reinventing the project. That persistence, I think, is something that I learned that I'll carry with me. You can still make a success even if your first idea doesn't make it to fruition. Our UNH team was really critical in inspiring us to be creative and to solve this paradox of welcome but don't come in. And that was Doug Banks, Susan Thorne, Mark Uther, and Brenda Whitmore from the university. Our partners at Charter Brothers were really great. Brad and Adam and Michael, and my own design team, our in-house, full-service in-house design team, Jason, Rob Tillotson, the principal in charge, Brian and Kerry and Dan and Christine and Wayne all worked on the project. And it was really their efforts to keep it simple and to communicate well with the architects on the issues that they knew were important to us that really helped make this complex kind of industrial project a success.